This stuff is so good. Oh my god.
Hi, spend a week with a law student doing write-on, working at the Michigan Innocence Clinic, and figuring things out for EIW.
Okay, so I'm doing my work outside in the living room today because my roommate is gone, so I thought it'd be nice to sit outside for a little bit and do my work. First, I have to send out all my introductory letters that I've written to introduce myself to the various cases that I'm working on. I have to send them out, and then I have to document, like upload a copy, and then also document everything I've done. And then I have to really kind of look into the 3 cases that I have my supervisor meeting for today. So we have a supervisor meeting per week, and each week is a different supervisor. Each supervisor has a different set of cases. So I have to catch up on that and make sure I know what I'm talking about, so I can figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so it's like 2 p.m. and the sun came out outside and it's really nice. And I looked out the window, some of my friends are sitting by the pool. I really want to join them, but I have a ton of Zoom calls today, a ton of work to do, so. Okay, so we moved into my room for the supervisor meeting just because the table is like facing straight so she can see me. I just had it and it's super great. I think it was really helpful because now I know what I need to be doing for the next few weeks until I talk to her next. And so like for a bit I was feeling a little bit lost because it's kind of hard to figure out like what you're doing when you're working kind of at a clinic because there isn't that much supervision. It's more like, okay, these are your tasks, make sure they're done by a certain time. And so it'd be a little bit hard, but now I actually know what I'm doing, so it's chill. I have my oh my gosh, I have my OCP, which is Office of Career Planning. That's what it is, my Office of Career Planning video call in a little bit. We are getting into the grind for EIW, which is early interview week for those of you who might know. It's the week that we interview for all our big law jobs for like 2 all summer. And so we're starting to get into like prep for that. And so I'm gonna have a call with her just to touch base and see what I need to be doing, which I'm guessing is a lot. Okay, so I just finished my call with OCP. My next steps to get ready for EIW for us is the first week of August, and we have to submit a bid list for that, so the firms we want, and to figure out what firms I want, I need to be networking, so that's my next step. I think this week I'm going to make a list of people from all the firms that I want to work at and just code email them and reach out to see if they'd be willing to talk to me. I'm also going to figure out like a bunch of events I'm going to go to because firms always do these networking events, but yeah, I really have to get on the networking grind for EIW. So things to do this week. After finish write on, I have to get on the EIW networking research grind and through just normal work stuff. Working on write on. These are so good, y'all. So good. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna work in the living room for a little bit, have some breakfast, and then maybe go work by the pool. Just got back from working by the pool and hanging out with some friends. Got quite a lot of work for the Innocence Clinic done, sent some emails, responded to some messages. I also worked on my personal statement for write on. Now I'm gonna go to the gym. And I think I got a little tanner, I'm not sure. Going to the gym. This is my attempt at a smoothie bowl. I just finished working out. Gonna eat the snack and then shower. Yikes, my hair. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I got the email notification that one of my grades came out. So I'm gonna check and record it and make a grades reaction video. Yeah. Okay, so Wednesdays are case brief days, which means once a week, every student attorney and every supervising attorney at the Innocence Clinic gets together to share case updates. Today, we each gave like a little presentation on one of our cases, and it's a day way to kind of like hear what other students are working on. Everyone has like a different case. There's this one girl who's working on this case that has this really cool documentary on it. The documentary is Killer in Question, which is basically, it's about like how this guy who we believe is wrongfully convicted for having killed 2 hunters, and it's not just us, like there are literally podcasts and documentaries on this where people believe that these 2 hunters were actually killed by this serial killer who kills hunters. So it's just, we work on super interesting cases, and so it's always interesting to hear what other people at the clinic are working on. I normally work from home, but we do have like a clinic space at the school that we can work at. So I think every Wednesday I'm gonna come in and work here, and then I'll pick like another day to come in, because I do kind of like working in here. Today felt like almost like a normal pre-COVID day where like people were coming in and out of the office. You can bounce ideas off of each other. Like it was really great. So I think that I'm gonna try to come into the office more, but this is one of the office spaces. They're like computers. I just brought my own. And then today was one of our supervisor's birthday, which is the pie. But yeah, so today I sent a bunch of emails. I feel like I was actually getting somewhere. I have to work on my draft summary again. It's just, yeah, having a good day. Okay, so I just got back from work and I picked up my mail on the way, and I got a couple of books in the mail because I ordered some books to read by the pool. And so we're gonna do a little like book haul. So the first book, I know I'm a little backlit, but my phone's charging, so. Oh, The Book Thief. I've heard good things about this book. It's supposed to be from like the perspective of death in World War II. And then I got Gone Girl, which I heard is a great like summer poolside read. It's been on my list for so long. I've never seen the movie either, so super excited to give this a read. And then I got Nice Girls Don't Get the Corner Office 101 in preparation for when I start Big Law next year. Unconscious mistakes women make that sabotage their careers. Love going into a white male-dominated industry. You know, you gotta have some tricks up your sleeves. So these are the 3 books, and I'm about to head to the gym. Okay, so I've officially finished Write-On. Let's talk a little bit about what Write-On is. Write-On is the process to get onto law school journals. So you may have heard of Law Review. That's the main journal for each school. There's like Harvard Law Review, Michigan Law Review. Each school has its main one. Journals are what like legal academics publish their articles in. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I think law is like one of the few, if not the only field, where like these prestigious articles are completely run off of free labor from students. And so it's students editing your work, students like site checking for you, publishing for you, doing everything for you, which is ridiculous. But we're not going to talk about unpaid labor today. But yeah, so usually people who do law review are people who want to clerk or want that like prestige boost. People do it because of the prestige, because like law review is the journal to be on. And every school has a different write-on process, but write-on is basically like a way for them to test if you're good at it. So it involves a bunch of like citing, a bunch of blue booking, which is like the legal citation method. You have to write a note proposal. So if you're on the law review or if you're on any journal, you usually have to write some sort of academic piece. And so you have to have a proposal in mind, you send your personal statement, all of that. Michigan is a little bit unique because Michigan doesn't look at your grades for write-on. I know some other schools do. I chose not to do law review because one, I have no interest in clerking. I can't even clerk federally, so there's no point. There is a benefit to law review if you do clerk, which I don't want to do. And 2, I'm not super interested in academia, so not really for me. And 3, I think that like the minimal benefits of doing law review in terms of getting like a big law litigation job are just not worth the stress of write-on and then all that work next year. I'm already doing a moot. Everyone is different. A lot of my friends did write-on. So write-on for Michigan involved a 300-page packet, which I just did not have it in me to do after finals. So I have no idea how my friends did that, but yeah, Did not do law review, but the one journal I did write on to is the Michigan Journal of International Law. I think it's like pretty well known in terms of international law journals. I'm interested in international law. I know what I want to do. I just find that like so much more interesting than law review. It's a lot less work in terms of the write-on period. All I had to do was like 12 site checks and then a note proposal and then a personal statement. It's not like the end of the world if I don't get this, because I just want to go into big law, and as long as you have the grades, you're fine. And if you're going to like transactional, then law review matters even, like journals matter even less, and law review matters even less. So I'm not doing transactional, I'm doing litigation, which is why I was like, all right, maybe I should have like a journal on there, but I feel like it's just such a minimal benefit for me. As long as I can keep my grades up, like I'll be okay. So yeah, I just finished right off for MGIL. We had like 3 weeks to do it. I only started this past weekend, and then even then was not spending a whole lot of time on it. It's due tomorrow in the afternoon. So yeah, that's right on. Yeah, it's kind of late. It's like midnight, so I think I'm gonna head to bed because I have work in the morning still. Good morning, happy Thursday. We are having dumplings for breakfast. And then I've got a lot of work to do for work. Imagine that. But yeah, and then I have a video to film today. This apartment makes weird noises sometimes. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Go to the gym as usual. I think it might be nice out, so I might go lie outside again. We'll see. Hello. So I've just been working for the past like few hours. It is almost 2. What have I been working on? So one of the clinic's cases is for a client called Juan Deering. I'll link a bunch of articles about him in the description. So basically, he was convicted of an arson case. And it recently turned out that the Oakland County Prosecutor's Office has reopened his case, and they're doing like an integrity investigation into it because they found out that the prosecutor on his case, Greg Townsend, who is like Assistant Attorney General for Michigan now, like basically he offered various informants like things in offer them like, you know, benefits, either, you know, reduced sentences, better charges, drop charges, better plea bargains. He offered them these things so that they would testify against Deering in trial, and he never disclosed this. This is something you have to disclose at trial if any of your informants have ever received anything, or if you've even offered them anything to do that. And so it turns out that like he did that without telling anyone, and now so the prosecutor's office is investigating him for misconduct, which is super interesting. And what's even more interesting is he's the same prosecutor on one of the cases that I'm working on, and so there are just these patterns that it's super interesting to see. Like it's just very questionable actions by people who are supposed to be working for justice. Anyways, I'll link the relevant articles in the description if you guys want to read up about it. Oakland County is about to establish a conviction integrity unit, so hopefully that is a right step. I just finished a draft for this case. Now I have some phone calls to make. I have some like logistical stuff to do, but yeah, that's basically work. I think I'm gonna go outside and do it by the pool though. Alright, so we are back. I just went to hang out at, well, my friend invited me to hang out at his friend's hot tub. They have a hot tub on their roof. So we did go hang out, and I made some new friends, which is always exciting. Yeah, love that. It's like almost 11. I'm gonna shower and then I think head to bed. I don't know. I was supposed to film my video today, which is why I got ready, not to go to the hot tub, but I did not do that, so I have to do that tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. It is incredibly rainy and gross outside. I don't know if you guys can see, but just gray and overcast. Today's gonna be a little bit more of a chill day because it's raining, so I have a lot of work I want to get done for work. I finally have like a to-do list to fill out. I have a bunch of calls to make. I need to reach out to a bunch of like witnesses we want to get in contact with, which I'm really excited to do because I think that's so cool. Like investigatory work. Oh my god. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing for most of today. I'm gonna get lunch with some friends later. It'll be a good time. Also, I was supposed to film a video yesterday and I didn't, so we're doing that today. But yeah, I got ready this morning because it's rainy outside, so I wanted to feel good. And yeah, time to do some work. I'm about to go get Shake Shack with some friends. Alright, we're back. It sucks so much that there's no like Shake Shack or even In-N-Out in Canada because this stuff, so good. Oh my god. I don't know why we don't get all these nice things, but yeah. Back to work. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just finished like a try-on haul video. It took me like 2 hours. I have no idea how people who like do style videos do this all the time because it takes so long to change and then try on everything. It's just, and then look at this mess I left. Oh my gosh. Ugh, that took up like 2 hours. Yeah, so I'm just making dinner real quick because I'm hungry, and then I'm gonna clean this mess. And also gonna like vacuum and stuff, and then maybe start editing. I also I have some laundry to do, so maybe I'll do that. Just for the rest of the night, we're cleaning and then we're relaxing a little bit because I am exhausted from that video. But it was also a lot of fun to make, so keep an eye out for my try-on haul video coming soon. Actually, it might even be up before this. Okay, so I just finished cleaning. Today was just definitely more of a self-care day. You know, I had work, got some burgers, filmed a video, and then cleaned a ton. That's the washer dryer going. I think I'm gonna do my nails. Today was a really good work day because I was able to get in touch with some witnesses that we've been trying to get in touch with and like get the ball rolling on that. And yeah, I had a good day. It's been a good week.